guys, it's LivSims and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build video. This is part 2 of the modern shipping container family home. So in part 1, we did the entire exterior and then I finished the main floor and then the upper floor with the master bedroom and master bath. And we're going to continue with the lower floor and the backyard and then a little bit of extra landscaping in this part 2 video. So I'm starting off here in the office. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I didn't want to just put a desk. So originally I had sized up these just like the plain shelves. And I thought if I sized down a desk, the computer will sit nicely on the shelves. So I was working on this, but then I needed to find something that would cover up that desk. I cut out a lot of this because I spent a lot of time looking through the debug menu to find something that would cover it up nicely. And then I ended up just landing on these wall decorations similar to what we used upstairs on the in the living room to create that wall unit. And then I thought, okay, let me put shelves on top. And then it occurred to me that I had this shelving thing from Eco Lifestyle on the other wall that was perfect for it. So I decided to use that. I added a few more of the wall decorations and then I ended up using those posts again to make it a little bit more like it was a built-in wall unit and less like it was sort of just placed there. I really like the way that it turned out. I spent a long time on it, so it is a little bit choppy, but I love the way that this room turned out. I think it's really clean and I did play test it. It is usable 100%, so that's great. And then I wanted the back wall to look a little bit different as well. Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of liked the concrete look as well, but I think I put some kind of a wood paneling on the back just to make it look a little more interesting, a little bit more different. And then I just put a bookshelf on the other side and I think an easel because I did want to get a couple skill building items in here where I could. So I think, I'm going to do the balcony upstairs on the main floor as well in this one. And I throw a couple more skill building items there as well, just because it's such a big house that I figured I may as well use it. And then I did something really, really cool on the wall where the outdoor furniture is too, with some of the greenery. And what I kind of wanted to do with this build, I think I said in my first video, was trying out different strategies and using items in a bit of a different way. So this is going to be the another sort of TV room. It's really small. I thought it could be more for like the kids. So I ended up using those flower wall decorations from Eco Lifestyle and a couple of the marble pieces from, I think it was Dine Out. And I put those there to make it look like its own little TV wall unit. I wanted this room to be really colorful. I couldn't really fit a lot of toy objects. I would have loved to get a dollhouse in this space, but it was a bit small. So I ended up getting a toy box, a violin, and a couple of shelves. And then I put some poofs and a couple of those pillows from Toddler Stuff. And I really like the way that this room turned out quite a bit. I thought it was really fun and it's something that I would definitely do again. I really love using those wallpapers from Eco Lifestyle that have the color strip on the bottom and then the matching full wall color. I really love stuff like that. I wish that we had more options like that, especially with like wood paneling. I know that they gave us the half wood, half concrete, but I would love to see more swatches like that. And then I use these rugs from Nifty Knitting that is in the hidden objects menu. Same thing with this bathroom. I did do something a little bit different by combining some of the objects from Spa Day to make a little sink area that I thought looked really cute. I always want to use that sink from Eco Lifestyle, but it just never fits in with what I'm trying to go for. I wanted to have a little bit more counter space. Initially, I was going to use this wall decoration and put some mirrors behind it, but it was looking a little bit strange in terms of height, like the height of where that circle was. So I opted to use this cube from, I think it is Get Famous, and then the bench from Spa Day, and then I just combined that with the sink from Tiny Living, raised it up a little bit, and then I just put a couple things on the bench. That way the Sims wouldn't be sitting on it or trying to sit on it, and it was completely blocked off. And then I just threw a few wall decorations. So it is a full bathroom. There's actually 3 full bathrooms on this floor. I just ended up having the space, and the bedrooms were really big, so I thought it would be kind of cool to have an ensuite up at the front for both kids. So there are quite a few bathrooms in this house. There's more bathrooms than there are bedrooms. And then I decided to use a lot of the stuff from movie hangout stuff for this room. I really love the movie hangout stuff for kids' rooms, especially like a young girl. I think that it's all like, it's really cute, and I love that everything matches. And they all have like similar color swatches. I really like that idea. So I used quite a bit of stuff from movie hangout. I think the only thing that's not for movie hangout is honestly the bed. But I just thought this pack, movie hangout pack, had a lot of stuff that really went well together. It felt like everything was pretty cohesive in terms of design. So since I don't use this stuff quite often, and I haven't done a kids room in such a long time, I thought I would use that. And then I just used the wallpapers actually from Parenthood. I really love the little hearts. I think it's really cute for a kid's room. And then I did a bathroom here. I have the shipping container doors on that wall. They're not accessible, obviously. I just wanted them there for the aesthetics, so they're not necessarily functional. And then I was trying to do something fun with the sink in the bathroom here, just because I was trying out different things, and I felt like if I didn't do something interesting for this bathroom, it wouldn't really match. But I kept this one actually a little bit more simple because it's pretty small. And then I used quite a few of the items from Jungle Adventure. I love that mirror. I use it a lot in a lot of my builds. I wish that we had more mirrors that rested on the floor. Actually, what I wish is that we could put the mirrors, like we could put pictures and windows and doors now, just wherever we wanted in terms of height, because I have this idea of sizing up, which I don't even think you can size up mirrors, but if you could, one of the round mirrors from Get Famous, and putting it, I saw it, and maybe it's not Get Famous, maybe it was Spa Day, the one that has the backlight. I saw this picture on Pinterest of a bathroom, and it had a big round mirror, and it was like half the wall, and it was backlit, and it looked really, really cool with floating cabinets. I'm sure there's some CC out there that has this item, but I already have so much in my game that I haven't built with on camera. So like I said before, I think I am going to do a CC only build, but not next week, because as I was looking for inspiration, I thought it would be fun to maybe build in a world that I don't normally build in. So I chose to do Oasis Springs because I've actually never built anything in the desert style world. So I thought I would do something a little bit different. And I came across this house that is pink and yellow and really, really absurd in its shape. So I drew a lot of inspiration from that house. And my sister's been watching Gracie and Frankie. And so I had this idea that maybe it would be, I don't remember which one is which is terrible, but whichever of the ladies is the more eccentric one, is not Jane Fonda. I had this thought like maybe she would live here, so I'm trying to make it really spunky, really colorful, which is not something I typically do in like a full build. I try to keep my colors pretty quiet, but for this one I decided to keep it really, really bright, and I think it looks actually really cool so far. So that's going to be next week's video, and then maybe after that we'll do some CC. Or I might see something else that I like to do. I know that the Star Wars pack is going to be coming out in the next week. And I am definitely looking forward to seeing some of the build and buy mode overviews. And then we'll see if maybe that's something that I want to explore. If I do decide to get the Star Wars pack, I think I'd probably do maybe like a Let's Play on Twitch, because I know it's probably more of a gameplay focused pack and less of like a build style pack. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I don't know what items come with it. And then just recently they announced, I saw it on the Sims community forum, that there's an 18th stuff pack that's to be announced soon. I don't know how they got that information, but I've seen it in a few places, so we'll have another stuff pack to look forward to. I'm hoping that that means that we're getting some game updates that are free for everyone in base game, especially because they did address the skin tone thing, but they haven't addressed a specific plan or really brought us in the loop on what they're planning to do with that. And they've been posting some cryptic stuff. I don't think they ever really connected the dots with the restaurant, the Dine Out Pig, that they kept on hinting to a little earlier. This month, I think it was, so maybe it has something to do with that. I'm not sure. Anyways, I decided to use the fountain tool for this. It just felt like that entranceway was missing something, and I couldn't really figure out what it was, so I thought I'd do a bit of a garden and some of the fountains. I actually very rarely use the fountain tool. which I like to put water in a lot of my builds, but it's always in the form of a pool. I actually forgot about the fountain tool being so easy. Anyways, we're just getting into the backyard. I wanted to keep it pretty simple, but I did do something kind of cool on the back. I really love using that table with the fire pit. I think it really matches well with that outdoor furniture. I kind of wish we had some more outdoor furniture, but I definitely wouldn't want another perfect patio stuff pack thing. I think maybe with an expansion pack, it would be cool to get some outdoor furniture to mix it up a little bit, especially like couches and things like that. Anyways, so now I'm just getting into some more landscaping, and then I thought I'd do something a little bit different in the opposite corner. I've never really used terrain tools, but I decided I would put maybe a fire pit instead of just the regular swing set. So first I was going to do it up on a higher level, and then I decided to switch it up a little bit. So I went through debug and I grabbed these rocks from base game and I sized them different levels and kind of put them all around. I have something similar to this at my own house, and we use it quite often. So I'm pretty sure, I don't think I play tested this little fire pit, so I'm not sure if the rock seats are totally functional. They might need to be moved a little bit, but I ended up putting one of those little fire pits. I think it's the better one, so it shouldn't catch on fire. And then I realized that there was no outdoor lighting, so I used some of these little lighting strands. I wish that I could change the colors of the poles without changing the colors of the lights, but that wasn't an option, so I went with the whiter poles, and then I grabbed one of the poles from University Stuff Pack. Anyways, I think we're just about to get into screenshots now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this build. I had so much fun building it. You can follow me on all the things at ItsLivSims, and I will see you guys next week.